Hi, my name's Rick. I live in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I'm going to show you how I made a solo mast raising system for my 23-foot O'Day Sailboat. Here's the key to my whole system. I thought this was important. A lot of the guys on the internet are making gin poles that are either like an A-frame, which means they have to be anchored on the boat at two different points, or they're using some ropes and lines that are attached to the side. But if you have a sailboat with a pulpit, I think this is the best idea right here. The mast pulpit is going to fit right into this spot right here. And I got a pretty good solid piece of wood here. I cut it out and I sanded it so that it fits in very snugly. And with that, it's these. This is going to stabilize it from swaying left and right while you're lowering it and raising it. This is the front end of my gym pole, and here's my main sheet. Got a lot of line. I took 2 turns off of this because I needed more line than I think I needed the strength in the main sheet system. This is the bottom of the pole. So the one block's going to be attached here to an eye bolt that I drilled through. And this is going to get attached to the bottom of the deck of the boat, in the fore part. And I got a cam cleat right here that I like, that keeps it safe here if I need it, as well as back near the winch area. This is the top of the system. Right in here is where the forestay is going to get attached. I got an extra U-bolt. Really, I think it's like a halyard clip, and this gives me some clearance so that I can get under it because I have a roller furling jib, and it's kind of hard to see it right here. So this gives me some extension right here. But that's about it. Okay, I have this off to the side so you can see my connections now that they're attached. This is the top part where my forestay and my halyard is attached as a safety device in case anything happens to the forestay. This is the bottom of the pole, and you can see part of the main sheet. One of the blocks for the main sheet's right there. The other part of the main sheet block is attached to the front here, and you'll see how that works in a few minutes. And there's where the forestay is going to be attaching right there. On the bottom of my mast, I have a little tabernacle right here. It goes around the side. That's the key to this whole thing working. Tighten this up a little bit. Looks pretty good. Here's a roller furling, extra halyard, forestay. Obviously you got to make sure all your wires are, all your stays are ready to not get snagged on anything. But there you can see my main sheet block. There's the other one. Little cleat there. And the line runs back all the way to the winch handle, and there's the winch, and on the other side of that there's another cleat. And like I said, here's the key to the whole thing. That prevents it from rotating side to side, and there's no other wires or ropes that you really need here. Alright, let's give it a shot. So there's my winch and my cleat, and I come forward, and here's what my rigging is now. It's really quite easy just way forward. I slid the, you can see how it fits in there. I slid my, as you can see, bracket away from the pulpit so I can get my front pin in there. So even though my mast isn't stayed at the front, it's still in pretty good shape. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Those of you guys that are wondering, here's my other advice that I made. Got an old bow roller right there. Attached it to my 2x4. And I think the key for this working well is that I extended it past the railing there, because the mast midpoint is beyond the back railing, which means when it leans on just the railing, it wants to fall backwards. So I had to extend that past there, and now that's in a perfect spot. It's about a foot past the midpoint of the mast. And sliding it forward and backwards is a piece of cake. I will not travel with it though on there. I will just attach it to the back railing. Anyway.